What's going on, guys? Geeky Ghost Guy here, and welcome to another unboxing video, and welcome
to Jurassic Park.
And in today's video, we're going to be unboxing the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Stegosaurus. So as we always do, let's try to ignore the glare there, and let's look at the artwork on the box. These are almost too pretty to open, and to be fair, I almost don't want to open, but here we are. The back has artwork of the figure with the Lost World Jurassic Park logo, because the Stegosaurus is a star dinosaur in the Lost World. And it has, the Stegosaurus admiring the distinctive plates and spiked tail. Dr. Sarah Harding comes up close to a young Spinosaurus while trying to capture a photo. The noise from her camera causes the Stegosaurus herd to go on the attack. So that would be from, the early part of the second film, Jurassic Park, The Lost World. So that's pretty much the artwork. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take her out, shall we? So once you cut the tape on the sides and the little plastic pieces that hold her in, she comes in, I'm assuming she's a female, I don't know, but he, she, whatever the case may be, comes in two pieces, the body and tail. Tail has a little ball joint. Oh, the peg here is really stiff, and then you just slide the tail in there. So let's get it together. Boom, just like that. All right. And I guess if you wanted to take the plastic that it was sitting in, put this in like a glass case or something, up on a shelf, have a nice little diorama. So we got her out of the box. Let's go ahead and look at the paint deco. You can find these guys pretty abundant at Target right now. I pretty much see the Stegosaurus every time I go into Target. Stegosaurus, I want to say, is around that $45 price point. So let's find out if it's worth that $45. So paint is very, very well done. It has that green going into that light brown. The Hammond Collection is my favorite line from the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park series from Mattel, because it's a lot more attention to detail. The nails, the beak, all these little parts are painted. If you just get the basic, the thrashers and whatnot, they're very well done, but they're missing some of the paint on the nails, and it's usually just whatever color this is, and it just looks funky. Of course, you could probably just do that yourself, but I am not creative, and I'd rather it just come like that, to be honest. I mean, what's another little coat of paint? So let's look at the eyes. The eyes are really, really nice. Okay, so the eyes are, looks like little marble, like maybe the same thing like a marble would be made out of, marble. The plates are that nice brown with an orangish wash over them. The Thagomizer looks menacing. Let's go into, and then same on both sides. Got that dirt wash there. Very, very well done. Very light figure too. Very hollow on the inside. Hard plastic. The plates are soft plastic, so that's fun. Let's go into articulation. No articulation in the mouth or the jaw. So, take it or leave it, whatever. You got a full rotation on the head. Seems to be on a ball joint. The neck as well. You can get a little neck rotation. And then the arms. shoulder here is just on a peg, it looks like. Can't get much elbow rotation. Not a whole lot of wiggle room, but, you know, they walked on all fours, so don't expect much. Little bitty bit of an ankle rocker, but is on a swivel. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that elbow there. All right. So you can get it to do that if you wanted to. And then, all right. Try not to break it here. Oh, there you go. Ankle rocker. Up and down. Just kind of work it loose a little bit. Don't be so rough with it. And it'll perform. Back legs. The hip movement there. Back and forth. And then the knee joint is just on a swivel. Boom. So no butterflies for this guy. And then ankle rocker again for its ankle. All right. And then the tail, we saw how the tail went in, so it's just on a ball joint. Can it go left and right? Yes, it can. Up and down? Yes, it can. It can even do that very unrealistic attack scene in the movie where it goes upside down. Real life could not do that. So, but I would imagine for us adult collectors who definitely don't play with our action figures, we'll just keep it on a shelf like this. So there is no movement in the tail itself. So the tail is very stiff, you know, softish plastic, but there is no articulation in the tail other than the initial insert point here. So take it or leave it. I don't necessarily mind it. It would look really nice if there was some sort of articulation, so you can maybe build like a diorama where it's fighting like an Allosaurus and you have, you know, the tail kind of in that attack mode. But we can nitpick all day. For a $45, $50 figure, looks wise, if you're going to put it on your shelf, set it with your Jurassic World figures or collection. I think it's very, very well done. Stegosaurus is one of, if not my favorite, herbivores. I love the plates, how it looks. It's very well painted. I love the eyes. I love the color choice that they went with. I've always been a fan of the Thagomizer. I just think that's, nature is awesome. Even has a bit of a brown wash. Probably doesn't come up on, yeah, you can see it on camera. Very beautiful figure. Definitely worth picking up, adding to your collection. These, like I said, I still see on the Target shelves whenever I go. They're pretty common. Not like the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus, good luck trying to find that boy. So you can even kind of, if you have like a little plant or whatever, you can put in like an eating motion, you know, on your shelf if you wanted to. It is pretty big. I would say this is about a good foot and some change long. I don't have a ruler in here or a tape measure. I'm bad at my job. But not too heavy, not gonna weigh down your shelf, not gonna knock anything off the wall. Pretty durable. I wouldn't really worry too much about it falling and breaking. The joints are pretty tight, but not too tight to where you can't move them. Definitely worth picking up, adding to your collection. Rating, I would give this out of 10 a solid 7.5, 8. Good, solid figure. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Do you have it? Are you looking for it? What do you think? If you have it, what did you rate it? 1 to 10. Let me know. As always, guys, see you guys in the next one. And until next time, take care.